If you don't know how to organize your samples and stuff, I will link it down below. It's for free. That's actually the best part about it. It's entirely for free.
Be alone out in the
Today was a really long day. It started early on. It's now almost dark again and I haven't really done a video, but there is a reason for that. As you know, I'm now in the process of doing my first album, and we already talked about like the cost, the plans, what I have in mind for the songs, getting the songs by the singer and songwriters, writing them, recording them. And today was like a collection day, like a sample collection day. So I just went through all of my samples, went through a lot of samples online, and just like put them into folders, like for every song, searching like 20, 30, 50 samples that might fit. So once I actually start producing it, that I have them ready and can just really fast work on these kind of songs. So I'm using for all of my samples Loop Cloud, which is like a standalone program that is organizing all of your samples. It's helping you with that. And there's like this one special feature, I think I already showed it to you. It's like analyzing all of your files that you drag in there and is giving them categories. So if it's a clap, it will detect that it's a clap. If it's a one-shot sample or loop, it will detect it. It will detect the key, the BPM, basically everything, which makes it a lot easier to search for sounds. But let me actually give you a quick demo and then also show you like the folders that I started constructing for the songs of the album. So that's basically what the software looks like. I created already a folder called Album Plus, and we got here About You, Ain't No, Call You Home. So these are all of the working titles, official working titles of the album. Top Secret, so it's not Top Secret anymore. We got here About You, for example, which is like a slower kind of track, and I wanted to go into a more live, organic direction from the drums and make it like funky. So I dragged in a loop, which I think would work really well on the song. It's 115 BPM. The software detected it automatically. As an instrument, drum, wave, loop, all of this, I didn't do it. It analyzes it. I don't know how they do it. It's maybe like an algorithm, like detecting the waveform, probably also reading like the file names and length of the file. But I don't really care how it's done. It saves me a ton of time. I would never, ever name everything. And yeah, you can just search for like, for example, for the content type, for the instrument, the format, for the length, for the BPM, for the key, if it's a file that actually has a key. Just double click to load it down here into like this editing kind of page and just spacebar to play. And I think that's what's kind of new with the update that was just released recently, which kind of really helps me because now I'm using this really quite a lot for the album project. It says 115, that's the original tempo, but the song About You is actually 104 BPM. So I can just change it and preview it and actually kind of feel out if it actually might fit to the song. Of course, you can pitch it up and down like the regular stuff. Doesn't make a lot of sense with the drum loop, but you still can do it. But let's keep it in the original pitch. Then you can now also kind of cut things out of there, out of the loop. For example, maybe if I don't want to have this little variation, can just delete it. Also delete this last bit. Maybe just like the first two. Should be enough. I usually like to have like loops and samples that are like small and simple. If there would be, for example, a kick underneath already, like a big one, I wouldn't actually use it because I want to layer my own underneath. So let's maybe try and search here in my John sample folder for a nice kick. And it also plays it in the tempo, which I really like, because if you just listen to one shot of a kick, you can't really tell if it's good. So if you can listen to it in a loop, it makes a big difference. So this one right here is actually my favorite at the moment. It's so good, I'm not playing it to you. I won't. You see, it's A, John Kick 1. It's like special good. It's like the one that I use on almost every track for the album. But yeah, let's check maybe this one out. This one is also really nice. We could pitch this up by 1 semitone, for example, to make it fit to the root note of the song. And once you're kind of done, you can just like drag original, so that's the original sample file, or the processed one, the one you edited right here in Loop Cloud. You can drag it into your DAW and use it directly. I'm not doing that right now because that's something for tomorrow, for the entire day. It's right now just about finding the right ones. What's also really nice, if you ever need it, there is like the store function where you can get a ton of sample packs by other artists and just get inspired, maybe take one of their bass lines and this way build up your song. Especially for beginners, it makes it a lot easier if you have like samples to work with and build everything around. And I don't know if this one was also previously available or if it's new with the update, but I absolutely love it. It's like the search history, so it shows you the time. Yes, it's already quite late. It shows you every sample that you've played. So if you ever have like a melody stuck in your head from a sample that you checked out and you forgot which one it was or where you found it and which kind of pack or folder, you just go here into the history and have access again to it. You can of course drag your own samples in there, use the one from the store, get some from your friends and also drag them in there, get them analyzed and just go use them. Nice, easy, handy. There is also like a plugin for your DAW. Whenever you open up your DAW, it's kind of linked to it, which makes it also a bit faster. And then you can search for styles, for labels, formats, additional key and BPM, which I really like because like my songs already have a key because I already got vocals and chords for them. So I could search for samples that are in the same key and actually have them directly matched. So it just narrows down already for me the stuff that I can actually use. And also what I actually like, if you ever get any kind of sample, you can of course preview it. You can even edit the ones that you didn't buy that are still in the cloud and then just download it if you need it. So this will save you a lot of hard disk space. As you know, these shitty MacBooks, they come with a very small hard drive and they also like to overheat. So the fans are always up. So yeah, you can just in the cloud edit it. And when you need it, just drag and drop it, download it, and this way save a lot of hard disk space. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can tell you about this. If you haven't checked it out yet, if you don't own it yet, if you don't know how to organize your samples and stuff, I will link it down below. It's for free. That's actually the best part about it. It's entirely for free. I don't know how they make money, but good for us producers to have something like this. I still remember like years and years ago, it was a nightmare finding samples. So yeah, I think I will cut it right here because I will go back to trying to find more samples for all of these songs and tomorrow start with the melodic parts. So tomorrow coming up, how to write melodies, how to write catchy melodies, how to find the right sounds for them. This will be interesting, or I might just screw up. Like finding the right main melody for a song is always like hit or miss. So let's see if I will hit tomorrow or just miss a lot. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Kind of, it's a little shorter. It's really late. I think I will even just stay here in the studio and sleep here and save a little time and start working on these songs tomorrow. I of course can't end the video without at least giving you another sneak peek of one of the other songs. I sat on the throne, rising, rising. It's good, trust me guys, this one will be really good.